It felt like something just took over my life completely. It changed my identity too. It felt like a monster, and when I did an ink blot test, I saw a lot of demons. I lived with a lot of fear because I didn't know when the monster or the demon will just take over me again. But then, the psychoanalyst told me in Korean that 주영 씨가 느끼는 그 괴물, 그 악마, 그 결국에는 다 주영 씨 자기 자신이에요.
My name is Jack Park. It's my English name. It means, I tried to make it as a religious background as well. It means God is gracious in Hebrew. And I'm from Seoul, Korea. I go to Penn, University of Pennsylvania. I'm a senior now. I major in urban studies. It's like sociology, but in the cities. And my minor is psychology. What happened was that I was in a horrible, horrible state of misery for a long time. And it started when I was a freshman, and then it started from the winter. I was afraid to eat alone, so I started to eat less. I was in my home. I slept a lot. And when I was in class, you have to speak in class, right? Because, well, not at all the class. If you're a big lecture with like 200 people, you don't have to. But so I was in a Chinese language class. In language classes, you have to speak because you're learning the language by speaking. And there's this condition called psychomotor retardation when things slow down when you're in a very depressed state. It's hard to move. It almost feels like you're in like a pool of oil and you have to like move around. It's really slow, and it's hard to like shower, hard to like eat food, hard to get up in the morning. Like your bed's like you're kind of planted in your bed, so like you don't want to move. You can't move. So in class, I would stutter. I would like. I would not be able to talk something like this in Chinese, not even in Korean, but like, so I can't even speak Chinese well when I'm normal, but like when I was in a depressive state, it was like more difficult because I was not be able to function that fast in my brain. So that allowed me to like, have even less self-confidence about myself. Oh, I thought I was like a smart guy, but like can't even speak in class, I can't even raise my hand confidently, and like people are like, oh my gosh, that guy's stuttering, like what's happening? And then I would just go back home and like feel bad about myself even more, not eat continuously. So it's like a downward spiral of like bad things happening over and over. Less confidence, and you start to hate yourself more and more, and you start to see no meaning in life, and living is painful. So if you're walking around Locust Walk, it's a center of campus, it felt like everybody was watching me and everybody was telling me some very negative things about me. Like, I don't know, your hair sucks, or like your jacket sucks, or something like that. In general, like bipolar disease is around 1 per like 100, and bipolar entails the manic episode. I was full blown out mania for around the month of May, which it includes a lot of unusual risk-seeking behaviors, and you basically think you can do anything in the world because you cannot feel sadness. I was drinking a lot and smoking a lot, and thankfully I got out of my destructive habits now. But back then, I've been drinking for like 40 days straight, every night, and it wasn't that I wanted to get drunk, but I just loved meeting people. Every night was a different social scene. It was not just like drinking with the same guys for 40 days. I would seek social relationships and just different circles every day. My story of recovery was, I started to sense that there's a lot of people caring about me, and then I can have second chances in life, and I don't have to be perfect all the time. And when I admitted that, I just kind of started to realize that, oh, it's okay to be miserable. It's okay to be not okay. And then that slowly led me up to, okay, what can I do to like slowly make this situation a little bit better? I came back to Penn, and surprisingly, all of my friends were like very cool about it. I said, oh yeah, come. Like, do you want to go play soccer together? I was like, oh, okay. I was gone for like, 5-ish months, but oh, I guess we're all good friends. Like bro code, like you don't really talk about any of the past, you just kind of roll with it. Oh, we're going to like Beijing, do you want to come by? I was like, oh, okay. And then it's like, hang out with them. So it was actually very kind of a warm, friendly environment, so I fit right in. I lived with my friends, my 3 other Korean friends, and my sophomore year, junior year, it was like, doing kind of like regular things, like going to class, coming from like OCR info sessions, or studying for tests, and very regular things. I wanted to share my hardship and share my story of recovery, to know that people don't have to feel that they're alone. They are going through struggles, but a lot of people go through struggles too, and it's okay to admit that you have problems. And I was not going to tell anyone about my problems. I'm going to take it to my gravestone, but after the Mark story, it felt like I should do something about it, because that hardship really allowed me to experience my spirituality and my goal in life. So it's part of my testimony and journey to that spiritual life. What also makes me happy is that there are lots of scientific developments that help people who might suffer from this. So like medications, I'm on a constant dosage of lithium carbonate to be specific. And lithium is a very regularly used stabilizer. It allows you to not go crazy one way or the other. I'm happy about life, and I'm praying in church, and I'm meeting great people, taking regular showers. I don't know. It's like lots of, good life habits. I quit smoking, so that's like a little bit less destructive. And it's a continuous process. You kind of deal with this, but it doesn't have to be that I label myself as like, bipolar disorder type 1 patient, Jack Park. I'm just, who I am. That is a part of me, but it's not, the entire picture.
Let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. I just wanna fight with everyone else. Your masquerade. I don't wanna be a part of your parade. Everyone deserves a chance to walk with everyone else.